the Wood County Circuit Court before Judge J.D. Bean. A two-day hearing wrapped up today in the Washington County Common Pleas Court on whether Veterans Service Commissioner Jared Smith should be removed from office. Commissioner Larry Proctor, who filed the removal complaint, and Executive Director Darren Shearlock testified that Smith created a toxic work environment pointing to profane outbursts and confrontational behavior toward staff and fellow commissioners. Smith denied the most serious allegations, blaming Shearlock for turning staff against him. Defense witnesses, including Smith's wife, described him as professional and dedicated to veterans, attributing some of his behavior to post-traumatic stress disorder. Judge John Halliday has given both sides 1 week to submit written closing arguments before he issues his decision on whether Smith will be removed from the commission. We'll have more on the hearing later tonight.